Football Dad's Army, welcome to the Arsenal Alliance show. I will be joined shortly by Scott. Scott's going to join me in about half an hour, and we're going to discuss the Man City Arsenal game from Sunday. While we're waiting, I'm going to have a little look at the West Ham Spurs game, very important game for both teams. London derby, a lot of rivalry there, a lot of fan hatred there in this game as well for each other's teams. West Ham, was winning against Newcastle the weekend and lost that game 4-3. They was 3-1 up at one stage, I believe, and they lost that game 4-3 in the end. And Spurs going behind against Luton at the weekend, coming back to win that game as well. So this game is very interesting, very intriguing for me. I'm excited to watch it. It's always a good game, West Ham Spurs. Always a good game. Loads of bitterness, loads of rivalry amongst the fans there. And it's very interesting to watch this game. It's just kicking off. I'm probably about 30 seconds or so behind a few of the people that are watching it on another avenues, but as I'm watching it, they're just about to kick off, and I can't wait for Scott to join me so we can talk about that game as well. The weekend, Man City Arsenal, which Arsenal are getting slagged off severely for that game, slagged off for their tactics. I don't know what people was expecting. Man City fans slagging Arsenal off completely. Some even Arsenal fans slagging them off. Why didn't we go for it? Why didn't we try and win the game? Why should we play into Man City's hands? This is what I'm thinking. What I thought we was perfect in that game, getting 4 points in off of Man City in the league title in the Premier League. I would have took that at the start of the season. We beat them at the Emirates, and we drew away. Why are people saying that that's a poor result? The game, all right, it was a little bit boring to watch, but technically, it was the right thing to do, in my opinion. You can't look what happened to us last season, Arsenal, when we attacked. We tried to go to the juggler, tried to go to Man City. They done us. I think it was 4-0. They done us, and we're not going to play into Man City's hands. We're not that stupid and naive to say, all right, we'll try and have a go at them, and we'll try and beat them, play them at their own game. No. We were playing into their own hands. They're a better team. They're the best team in the world, in my opinion. They're still, although they're not as good as they were last year, it seems. I mean, they're missing Gundogan and Mahrez for a start. They haven't properly replaced them. I know Dooku's doing very well there, but can't remember the Kovacic. I don't think he's nowhere near Gundogan. So I mean, Arsenal's tactics was spot on for me. We wasn't pressing the centre backs like we used to do, like we've done last season. Try and press them. We was getting fanned out. They was beating the press. They done us. They embarrassed us last season twice. They done us twice at home and away, and we could not find a way around that. But this season, we're a much better team. We're much more solid defensively. All right, in that game against Man City, yeah, last season, Saliba wasn't there; he was injured, and that was a big factor in losing that game because Rob Holding, Ireland embarrassed him. Ireland look like we've had Ireland in their pocket for 3 games this season. Don't forget the Community Shield as well. We beat City and won the Community Shield, and Ireland ain't scored. I know he ain't been in great form of late, and Roy Keane going in on him, telling his opinion, saying that Ireland's more like a League Two player, which is very harsh, man. Very harsh. He's tracking back, and he's hold up play and things like that. All he is a goal scorer, but that's all they need. That's all right. The service ain't the same because of Gundogan and Mahrez, in my opinion. That's what I think. But more on that in a little while. We're going to talk about that game with Scott in a little while. But at the moment, we're just going to have a little look at this West Ham game. Kudus is on the ball at the moment. Don't forget, I'm probably a little bit behind you. West Ham just missed a sitter. What the hell? Bowen and Antonio looks like they got in each other's way a little bit there. Let me look. Kudos. What a player he's turned out to be. Kudos. Brilliant. I think Antonio slips and Bowen don't expect the ball to come at him as fast as that, and he sort of miscues it. But now Spurs are away with the ball, playing out from the back. But being pressed by, well, that's a foul. Oh, no, hopefully the referee ain't going to be a bit like whistle happy. Let's have a look at some of the comments. Already evening, bro. Steve Insidious. Evening, Steve. Nice to see you back. Elizabeth O'Brien. Hi, Lee. Hi, Elizabeth. I hope that's not my mother-in-law. Is that my mother-in-law? Gosh, what's she doing watching this? Scott Kirk. He's going to be joining me soon. I'm back, mate. Just making a coffee. I'll be with you. So Scott is going to be here pretty soon. Steve Insidious. Come on, you Irons. Yeah, we want the Irons to do the Spurs, don't we? Gooner Matata, nice to see you in the chat, mate. Come on, you Gooners. Yes, we're going to talk about that all in the chat. Yes. I think Gooner Matata. There's a goal for Spurs already. I can't believe it. I'm looking down at the comments and I missed it. What was going on? Yeah, what was going on there? West Ham. Oh, yeah, it must be my mother-in-law supporting West Ham. Gooner Matata saying hello to Scott. Scott will be joining us momentarily. I can't believe that they've scored already, Spurs. Who scored the goal? I'm watching the replay. Who's got the goal? Is that Son? No, it's not Son. I think Werner makes the cross. I can't have the volume on, so I don't know who that is. I can't. Was it an own goal? Oh, I keep watching these replays. Up the eyes, they're 1-0 down already, Gooner Matata, man. I can't believe it. Fuck's sake, says Steve Insidious. Scott, hey, Gooner Matata. Lads, West Ham, you're losing already, Elizabeth. You're losing already. I can't believe it. That's either my mother-in-law or my daughter there because she's staying at my mother-in-law's. So that's either Elizabeth or it's my little Rosie Pie. Love you, Rosie. It's Rosie. Yeah, I thought it might be you, Rosie. Love you, babe. I hate Tottenham. We all hate Tottenham, don't we? We all hate Tottenham. Come on, West Ham. Let's have this. Put the subtitles on. I don't know how to. I ain't got the button to put the. Hold up. What's that? Steve, I haven't got the proper remote, mate. I wish I could put the subtitles on. Don't let them do this. No, don't let them do it. That's right. Right, West Ham look like they've got a corner. Bowen's taking the corner. Oh, he's flapped it. Oh, he's gone over the bar. Looks like Kudos had a dig at it. Is that a save? Is it another corner? Listen, you know what I was thinking about? It was a good save from the keeper there, and it skies over from Kudos. It's a Tottenham player on the arm, but he pulled his arm behind his back, so it's gone out for another corner. Bowen to take it again. Well, it started fast this game. Where are we now? 2-1 tomorrow, but I'll take a 1-0. I think it's going to be a better result than that, Gooner Matata. I think we've got Luton tomorrow. We're at home. Hopefully, there's a lot of debate about rotation with that game against Luton, but I'm not sure we should rotate as much as what people are saying. I don't think we should treat it like a League Cup game, like where we sometimes, or Wenger used to as well, a lot. Play a lot of the kids in that League Cup, but I don't think we should treat it like that because this is the Premier League. We need to make a statement. We need to beat them convincingly. They nearly beat Spurs the weekend, didn't they? They was 1-0 up for ages before Spurs come back. And yes, Nottingham Forest are beating Fulham 3-0. Newcastle are beating Everton 1-0, and Burnley are beating Wolves 1-0 as well. There's half time at Newcastle. They're winning 1-0. It's half time at Forest, and they're beating Fulham 3-0. Wow, 3-0 half time score there. Right. Let's have a look. Son's breaking through. Tottenham look good, man. They started well. They're playing with that high line as West Ham are boxed in. Spurs look like they're trying to make a statement here. There's something else I've just found out. These Champions League spots, we could be our league. It's nearly, wow. Nearly score again, Spurs there. We could be looking at 5 places. We could be looking at 5 places to qualify for the Champions League, depending on how far the teams in Europe we've got so far going in the tournaments. You know, the Champions League. There's still Arsenal and City in that. There's the Europa League. Liverpool are in that. We've got the Conference League. Who's in the Conference League? I'm not sure. I can't remember who was in that. But Villa just got knocked out, didn't they? Villa got knocked out of their European competition. But still, because of the points of how far you go, it's between Italy, Germany, and England to have the 5th spot in to qualify for the Champions League. We're looking good at the moment because Germany have got Bayer Leverkusen and Bayern Munich in the competition, and even Mr. Arsenal podcast, and we've got obviously Arsenal and City, Liverpool. We're still in the European competition. There's another team, and I can't think for the life of me who it is. Is it Villa? Or did they go? No, Brighton went out. I think Brighton went out of the Conference League. Was it something like that? Anyway, but we've got a chance of making. Thank you, Mr. Arsenal podcast. That's a Villa in the Conference League. Brighton was a team that got carried from Europe. That was it. Yeah, but we've got more teams further along than Germany, so we might get the 5th place in Europe. Oh, West Ham, of course. West Ham are still in the Europa League. Of course they are. They beat that other German team, didn't they? Last week. I think they're playing this week as well, aren't they? I think are they playing on Thursday? I think they're playing on Thursday, and let's welcome Scott to the stage. Scott,
g'day, mate. I'm good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm very well, thank you. I'm over the moon with the result on Sunday. There's a lot of negativity. There's so much Arsenal hate out there. But
oh yeah,
have you seen it? Oh, you've seen Talk Sports, Sky Sports, all having a go at Arsenal. I can't believe it. What do they expect us to do? They expect us to go there and play into Man City's hand. Look what happened to us last season when we had a dig at them, when we had a go at them. They absolutely ruined us last season. We're not going to we're not going to make the same mistake, Scott. Do you know what I mean?
No.
Why would you make the same mistake and play into their hands and attack them and then get done? I think it was a very well crafted. All right, it was very defensive. But yeah, I agree with that. But
you see, this is the thing, right? If we'd have gone to that game and we'd gone all gun ho and gone out for it, and then we'd have got smashed, everyone would have said Arsenal are not ready. They're bottle jobs. They didn't respect City.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Exactly standards. Yeah.
Yeah. So we came there, and it was a defensive masterclass when you think about it. Obviously, the problem with how we set up was a lot of the time we ended up with 5 in defence with either Jesus or Saka joining in, didn't we? If you notice that.
More than that, we had at some stages it was more of a 6-man because the fullbacks, the fullback was also the wing backs was also the winger. I should say Saka and Martinelli was very deep as well. Not Martinelli. Jesus, sorry. Yeah, that was very deep as well. So it was playing more of a 6.
But the only problem, you know, the only problem with that is it allowed us nothing. We couldn't break out. You know, Saka couldn't break out. Gabriel Jesus couldn't break out at all from a counter. And to be honest, I want to take the positives out of that whole game, but I'll also say the negatives of the fact is that Saka stinks the place out a lot of the time, mate, and he gets a pass.
Mm.
He, in that whole game, he gave. Well, we didn't offer much in attack anyway, but for me, Saka just doesn't step up enough in these big games. I don't know what you think.
I think he's been carrying an injury for a while.
Yeah,
I think he's got something wrong because he looks in that game. Listen, both Jesus and Saka weren't really sure, but I think they was told, that was more a tactical thing. But
do you reckon?
Again, he's limping off, Saka.
Yeah.
Again,
it's
he's
like this
3 or 4 times this season. I've seen him and limp, but he does get smashed a lot. And I think
but it's like this
for a long time.
If he's not fit, why are we playing him?
This is one of the things that Crystal Palace scored against Bournemouth.
Because Jesus can play that role.
He can.
Looking back at the game, I think Rice off the ball was fantastic.
We was all brilliant off the ball.
Yeah, off the ball.
Go on.
And I think Odegaard, the way he leads our press, mate, he comes out of defence like a rat up a drain pipe. He's so committed to it, isn't he? To that press. But my criticisms again with them would be he sometimes shies away from 50-50 balls.
He does. And sometimes he holds on to the ball too long as well.
Yeah.
He's just overplayed. He must be talking about Saka. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, he must be.
Overplayed. If he's going to play every game of the season, then play him for 75, 80 minutes and then get him off.
Yeah, exactly.
And
it's like if we go back to that really good break we had with Trossard on the left, if that would have been Martinelli on the left, we would have been in. But he brought Martinelli in on the right, didn't he?
Yes.
But also if Trossard had passed
that ball, we could have licked it.
It would have been away. So I think that's the games we still have to learn. It's them fine margins, isn't it, where we get that one attempt.
Yeah.
But I'm quite happy to not see Eddie on the pitch. I'm quite happy about that. I feel that the Luton game would be a good game for Partey to start.
I think we should got to be careful about let's just read this comment. He went down the other week holding his head, not his leg, just to be subbed off. Who was that then?
I think he's on about Saka.
Saka.
Yeah, could have been. Yeah, I can't. But sorry, what was we on about there before?
Well, you were saying about Partey. I think.
Yeah.
But who would he come in for? I mean, not for Rice.
Well,
in my opinion.
No, but you look at the last game. I'm going to take I'm going to take the positives out of it, but I think maybe that game was probably a little bit too much for Jorginho. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I'm a bit what's the word? Undecided on that, Scott, because I was calling for him to obviously start that game. And I don't know. He didn't play as well as what he usually does. But he was calm and collected. He was calm.
Yeah,
I think he was. I think he's tired as well. I think a lot of these players now see that international break. It upset them and
wrecks everybody.
But
that's my thing, and that's my thing with Jorginho. We've had about 3 or 4 games have been quite consistent, and yesterday it was a little bit. I think you could tell that he couldn't quite keep up with the pace of City. Yeah. And when Partey came on, he was playing his little through balls through the lines like he did that great ball he gave to. Oh, it's a goal.
Bowens released on the left.
It's a goal. Sorry.
It's crossed in. Oh, is there a goal? It must have come from the corner because I'm at the corner. I'm a bit behind.
What are you on? What minute?
I'm on 18 minutes, 18 seconds.
Are you on Sky Sports?
TNT Sports. But for some reason, this is a bit behind.
Yeah, you get. I think on TNT you get like a minute delay time. You know what I mean from the original.
Oh, okay.
Oh well, I'm.
So
Yeah,
no,
because I'm on Sky. Zuma.
It looks like
It's Zuma, isn't it?
Zuma, yeah.
It's the cat man.
Come on, West Ham.
Well, I'm frigging annoyed now because I just took Zuma out of my Premier League fantasy team this week. I took him out of the squad.
Right. Yeah, party for.
So yeah, I reckon
wasn't. I can't read.
Yeah, I think he's trying to say that. Yeah, Jorginho looked like he had a bit of a hard game.
Oh, shut up, lads! You talk and watch. What?
He's on about Eels. Shut up. I think. Good. Yeah, he is. Yeah, I can understand his lingo, mate.
Scott C.
Yeah.
FF
football team. Yeah. Hey.
Fantasy football.
Yeah. So I am going to take loads of positives out of that. You know, it's like we've just took 4 points off City. We haven't got beaten by them, and that run is not 46 games, mate. It's 56 games they've been unbeaten. They've not scored. They've scored at home.
Wow, I know it since about 2001, so it's like 3 years.
And
since
you know and you know the 2 games we played City in the league this year, we have allowed them 2 shots, 1 shot each game. Well, that's brilliant. And then they say, oh, Saliba and Gabriel, one of the best centre-back pairings in the league. Well, obviously they're actually the best, but you just don't want to say that. No. They are the best. The stats show they're the best
from every angle, and we're getting called negative this and that. Jose Mourinho style football, and I've heard it all. Heard so many pundits slag us off, but if we go, as you said, we go get pummeled there. We get slagged off for saying exactly that. We're not ready. We're not good enough.
Respect us a lot. Yeah, all that. I tell you what. I don't know if you agree with this, but for me, Jesus is a sub.
He's a super sub. You're right. I do agree with you.
Yeah, it's like since the knee injury, it's not right. You know, he's not come back, and it's like he had 2 great shots, and I'm thinking to myself, if we had a clinical striker, we'd have scored them. So that does slightly annoy me, but I'm not going to knock his overall play because his overall play is brilliant, mate. But that time when he had that chance to get a shot off, he's going left, right. It's like, just release the ball.
Yeah.
You know, but it's quite easy for us to sit here and look at this game from a distance because we can see the whole thing. But he does frustrate me, and I think for me, next season Jesus is a sub, and then I think we're gonna have to bin him, mate.
I think we can use him as a sub on the right or the left. I think that's what I'd use him for. I don't think I'd bin him because I think he does work hard, and he does pull. I like the way he pulls the defenders apart. He pulls them.
I agree.
They're on him. No, he does that better than Saka. Right, Jimmy Bond says Spurs will win 5-3. Can see the weather, meaning there will be bundles of goals. Yeah.
I hope not, Jimmy. We don't want that. We don't want Spurs winning 5-3.
He's a gooner as well, Jimmy. I know Jimmy. He's a gooner, but he's just saying we don't want that to happen. But yeah,
no, no. What I mean,
we're a very high line again. They're playing very high.
Yeah, but the thing is, Ange doesn't know how to play any other way, does he? That's how he plays.
Yeah.
But no, what I was trying to say is I think next season that Jesus will probably be more of a sub. And I mean, the season after that, I think we should sell him. Not next season, season after. And I'm quite happy to sell Zinchenko. now.
Yeah, I'm happy to sell Zinchenko. I don't think it's actually worked, is it? With
Well,
Zinchenko and Jesus
come on,
as
you
we wanted it
hammers.
to. Come on, you hammers.
Yeah. And it's like we've already seen in them 3 or 4 preseason games that Timber can play the inverted role. We know Ben White can play that inverted role. So
He
we
had a
are
great game
covered
as
there
well,
with
Ben
that.
White.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, brilliant. But for me, it's like even Kivior, some people give him a bit of stick in the last game. And I'm going to like kind of defend him and say he's been doing shit up the last 4 or 5 games. And maybe the Man City game was a slight step up a little bit too early for him, wasn't it? You know, so I'm not going to slag Kivior too much because he's done well for us, hasn't he?
No, he's done well. He's been a good backup. He was decent. I mean, going forward, he weren't as good this time. But
And
I don't think, as I was watching the game, it was very difficult. It was very difficult to sort of judge because you don't know if they've been told.
you don't. That's the thing, isn't it?
Too much, and I'm screaming at Saka, fucking run the line. You know what I mean? And he's not. He's like they're sort of cutting inside and they're cutting inside and like going sideways, but they were just basically off the ball. They was brilliant.
Would you take Bowen? Would you take?
Was that?
Oh, that was close. Would you take Bowen at Arsenal? Because I would.
I would take Bowen. Of course I would. But where would he play? He'd have to play. He wouldn't want to be a backup for Saka. He plays better on the right. I mean, I know he's been tried. He's been tried as a 10. He's been tried as a striker as well for West Ham. The whole bench to the moon, buy 2 or 3, get that mob out.
Yes, so I think
we do need to strengthen the bench, but with this listen,
because I think this transfer market we're going to lose Nelson. He's going. You know, I think Nelson's going, Cedric's going, and then he's going. I think Smith Rowe will leave. So I think we have got a bit of a gap there, haven't we, happening? And I think there was talk that Jorginho might move on. I would have liked to have kept him for another year just to have his maturity and team, teams.
To Barcelona. I think there's been whispers of him going to Barcelona. I think he will leave. I think Partey.
So I would be. So if we've got Declan Rice, we do have Partey there still at the moment. We don't know what's going to happen. I would take Douglas Luiz.
Douglas Luiz, yeah, decent.
Right. But the guy's got phenomenal corners, though, mate. Have you seen his corners?
Well, so has Declan Rice. Declan Rice, he's been taking corners, and I know it's been the last few games that it hasn't worked as well as what it has done, but. Douglas, for me, I'd take him as put him on the bench for maybe like a stand-in, but not to strengthen the team, the first 11. I don't see where Douglas Luiz would make an improvement on our team.
Hey, I know he's a step up from El Neni, isn't he? We know that.
Yeah, but as a sub. As a bench player, not as a starter. Question. Do you two find it madness we sing one like?
I like it. I
like it, yeah. Here we go. Saka and Emil Smith Rowe. Yeah, I remember that song.
Ooh.
I remember that. That was brilliant. They was playing very well together in 2 years ago. That was now, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It wasn't last season. It was the season before.
I see.
Coming off the bench, getting bangers, playing well. I think this game against Luton's perfect for him. Perfect for him to throw.
I see that West Ham have got 2 old gunners on the pitch, haven't they? What's his name? I can't say it. Yeah, and is it Fabianski? Can't say it.
Fabianski, yeah, the goalkeeper.
Fabianski, yeah. I'll tell you what this game's needing. This game needs somebody like Kevin Phillips to open it up.
Kevin Phillips, yeah, give away another penalty. It's like a kick in the face every time. I know I love him. I love Emil Smith Rowe. I love him.
Yeah,
I
but
think he's,
we know, yeah, but we know, mate. He's behind Fabio Vieira in the pecking order.
yeah, but he's better than Fabio Vieira. I can't understand that.
We know that. But every time I see Smith Rowe, when he does eventually get on the pitch, or when I see him on the bench, he's got a bit of a double chin coming now, mate. I reckon he's not getting games, is he?
No.
You know, so I think he is carrying a bit of weight.
Right, Jimmy Bond. I honestly think we should make Rashford a priority. We will win the league hands down, him as a centre forward, and he will have something to prove against Man United. Do you think?
I've got something to say on that.
Go on.
I've got. Hey, Jimmy, I love you, mate, because you're an Arsenal fan. But are you clinically insane with that one, Marcus Marcus bloody Rashford?
I don't agree with that either. I really don't.
Marcus, I don't trash.
Yeah, look, Matata's laughing as well. Look, he's laughing at you, Jim. Giving him Matata's laugh.
I do not want Marcus Rashford, mate. I do not want that guy in our team. All he cares about is brand Rashford. So, yes, he has element. You know, that cracking goal he scored a few weeks back.
I don't want it. Jim, you're being slaughtered, son.
He's smoking banana peel.
He thinks it'll be a Van Persie situation again. What, the opposite way? The opposite direction. Listen.
Apparently, Kai Havertz is our Van Persie.
Well, I've heard other people labelled him our new Bergkamp. I can't see that.
Oh, mate, that's insulting.
That's ridiculous. Ridiculous statement. But I've heard that being said as well.
Yeah.
And they won the league when he arrived. Yes, they did. Van Persie left us after his first good season with us, out of 7 or whatever. They won the league. That's very true, Jim. But I don't think.
Do you know something? Do you know what annoys me about Van Persie? If you can remember when he was at our team, he went through a situation with a woman accusing him of something. Do you remember that?
Vaguely, I've got a vague
and basically, Arsenal stood by him through thick and thin, and then he did that to us.
Yeah. Well, they've done the same with Thomas Partey, didn't they? Thomas Partey's got some accusations as well.
Yeah, but I mean, Van Persie was at Arsenal far longer than Man United, wasn't
he? Yeah, of course he was. Yeah.
But if you look at Van Persie, it's like he never played for us. You know, it's one of them ones, isn't he?
What do you mean? What in terms of what?
As in whenever you hear Van Persie talk, he'll only talk of his Man United time.
Oh, because he won the league with them, yeah.
Yeah, he very rarely talks about Arsenal, and we stood by him through thick and thin, and Wenger made him as a player.
Yeah, he really did. And don't forget the injuries as well.
Yeah.
Career he had at Arsenal.
So sadly, Van Persie is never ever. Well, he's never even in the equation, is he, as a legend for Arsenal? Not even close.
Yeah, very true. So let's just have a little quick go back to that Man City game, Scott. Did you notice? You know, like, I wanted to say it, but obviously we went in a different direction slightly. Did you notice the press? You're saying that Odegaard, like how he leads the press. Did you notice he wasn't pressing the centre backs? Did you know they were sitting on Rodri and Kovacic? Yeah. Instead of pressing beyond them two, they were sort of making a box in front of the double pivot of Man City. They wasn't pressing them two centre backs.
No, they weren't, were they?
But they was. It was like it's just pressing in your own half, like just saying they was going man for man, and then they was dropping into a low block. It was just It was like a game of chess for me.
It was a chess game.
I see something on Sky Sports and they put a question to the fans: is Ashley Cole a legend for both Arsenal and Chelsea? Well,
yes.
I hate to say it, but of course he is. He's won titles at both clubs.
Yes.
So, but he done the dirty on Arsenal. He done the
but we've got to remember with that David Dean lays the blame on himself for that situation. He wouldn't give him his demands, would he? He wouldn't give the money he deserved. So sadly, David Dean kind of messed that up, and he always talks about how he regretted that, didn't he?
Yeah. Well, fuck him. Fuck him. He went and had that meeting, didn't he? He went and had that meeting, and he got offered a new contract at Arsenal. And he said, "You won't give me enough money," and threw his toys out for him, and then signed that's why they called him Cashley Cole. So he's only from down the road from where I lived. You know what I mean? He only used to live down the road, like Roman Road in East London, near Bethnal Green.
You seen what
up there? And
you seen what he does now? He's always Wayne Rooney's number 2, isn't he?
Oh yeah, as a manager, he was it Derby, weren't they? They was at Derby together.
Yeah. He was at Birmingham with. Well. He was at Birmingham with him too, and Everton.
Yeah, Van Persie broke my heart. Loved him, hate him there. Yeah, you know, Ashley Cole was one of them for me as well. Like
I just forget about Van Persie.
I thought he was a world's best left back when he was at Arsenal.
Yeah,
he was the best left back in the world.
You know, when you watch in West Ham,
10 men to bed with Ashley and a mobile phone.
Yeah. What's the joke in that one?
Well, we got caught, didn't he, with pictures on his phone, like he's taking pictures of himself and like in sort of, I don't know, like
provocative,
like with his top and all that, laying in the bed and sending them to some bird. I think Cheryl Cole, right? That's why, or Cheryl Tweedy, whatever. I think that's why they got a divorce.
Oh, James Ward-Prowse free kick. No, it's not, is it? Packet, yeah, Prowse. Come on, mate. He's in my FPL.
One man and his mobile phone went to bed with Ashley.
No, is it that free kick straight down the nose of Krabinski? Oh no, sorry, I've got the keepers wrong. Tottenham's keeper.
Jimmy Bond. I loved watching Samir Nasri. Hated it, but yeah, Samir Nasri. He went to City. Another one. Adebayor went to City. Gal Clichy went to City. Loads of our players went to City.
Patrick Vieira went to City.
Yeah.
Vieira went to City.
Who?
Vieira went to City, didn't he?
Yeah, as a coach. Coach.
No, Vieira played for City.
David Seaman went to City.
Vieira played for City.
Oh, saved it, eh?
Yeah, but Vieira played for City too. He had games.
Oh, did he? Yeah, he did, didn't he? Oh my God, that slipped my mind. Wow.
Yeah,
right. Scott made his madness years back. It was for money. Yeah, because the money, they were still getting like decent dough in them days. They were still getting like 25, 30, 40 grand a week. Back then,
though, when Vieira went to Chelsea, his legs had completely gone.
Who?
You know, when Vieira went to Man City, he was at the end of his career and his legs had gone.
He did stay on as a coach though at City.
I do believe he did. Do you remember we had that conversation a bit back? Richard Wright, our ex-Arsenal coach, he's actually a goalie. He's actually a coach at City.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember. He didn't play a lot of games for us, did he?
No, he didn't. We bought him from Ipswich. Was it Ipswich? I think we got him from Ipswich, and he was rated as the next, the new David Seaman, wasn't he? But it didn't quite work out for him. I kind of thought he was all right, Richard Wright, but he made a few blunders, and that was kind of game over. Lehman.
Yeah, who was the number one at that time? Was it Lehman? Can't remember.
I think we had Wright and Seaman at the same time, didn't we? And then I think we got Lehman a bit after that, didn't we? Hey, you know the West Ham player that Zuma.
Yeah.
If you watch him playing on the pitch, his legs go weird, and he's got like the leg shape of Tyson Fury. You know what I mean? Like you watch Tyson Fury, you know how his legs are a bit like bangly, aren't they? A bit like, you know what I mean?
He's bow-legged.
Yeah. You watch Zuma running and walking on the pitch. It's exactly like Tyson Fury.
Wow.
As soon as you'll see it, you'll go, "Oh my god!" Yeah, there he is now. Look, see him. See how he moves.
No, I'm still. I'm not. Don't forget, I'm a little bit behind you.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm at a Bowen corner.
Just gotta check the
Maybe
other
if I
games.
turn, maybe if I. Where's my thing? Might be able to, because I did have to. Oh, where's my thing gone? My buttons.
Your buttons.
I've lost my buttons.
Just
Oh,
checking the scores.
oh, I'm sitting on them. Oh, right, I've just turned it off.
Yeah, we got Newcastle Everton still 1-0 to Newcastle. Forest Fulham 3-1 to Forest. Burnley and Wolves is 1-1. Bournemouth and Palace 0-0. God, that must be a right snorefest, that game. Palace and Bournemouth. And Burnley and Wolves.
Well, like they said, our game was, but you got listen. You got to be. They're very disingenuous. You got to look. It's technical sometimes football, and you got.
Yeah.
Do you know what? It's just if any other team would have gone to the Etihad Stadium and got that 0-0 result and stopped them from scoring at their own ground, which they've scored at their own ground in every game for 3 years.
Yeah.
How many games? 50 odd games, he said.
If they'd have called it 56, yeah.
Else did that, it would be a masterclass.
Yeah, exactly. It would be, wouldn't it, mate?
For it. Because we done it, we're fucking boring. We didn't ever
Do you ever get that feeling that when you watch all these shows, there's so much of a frigging agenda against Arsenal? They don't want us to. They don't want the Liverpool and Man City monopoly breaking up, do they?
I don't know. I can't put my finger on it. I don't know why.
It's like I really.
If Tottenham, right? I'm telling you for a fact. This is a fact. I'm telling you now. If Tottenham went to the Etihad Stadium, right, and they was in the same position as us, and they got the fucking draw there, they'd be getting
going nuts.
Jamie O'Hara, who slagged Arsenal off for being boring. No, you're not the same team this season. Why didn't you ever go at them? He wouldn't have said that. He would have said, "What's a performance by Spurs?"
Yeah, but to be honest, I don't really consider Jamie O'Hara a football player.
Yeah, well, he was shit anyway. He was in our youth team when we kicked him out. That's why he hates us so much.
Yeah.
I can see Arteta and Alonso being a long-term rivalry when Alonso comes to manage Liverpool in 2 years. Yeah, but he's not coming next season, is he? So do you think they're going to get him? Do you think they're going to get a temporary manager for a year or two to let him come? I don't think so. Whoever they're going to get is going to be like he's got to get a nice contract, surely. I don't think
the only way
I think Leverkusen.
Yeah, the only way that Arteta will be out of our club is if he quits himself. Because if you look at the Cronkies and how they manage their NFL teams, they invest in somebody and that's it. They have a vision with them. And their managers are there for a long time. And I just don't, I don't believe, all these. So I think all these Arteta out people and that they're wasting their breath, mate, because you just know they're not going to do it.
No,
back him.
I agree.
And I am a bit annoyed now that people are still going on him. It's like, well, what more do you want? Do you want him to win every game 6-0 and have 99% possession?
Sorry, Scott. When Mourinho, when he won the league at Chelsea, right? It was shit football. It was terrible football. When he won the Champions League at Porto, it was crap. But he won trophies. He wasn't being caned. He wasn't being slaughtered like Arteta's being slaughtered. He wasn't, because it got trophies, right? It wasn't being. He was there. There was saying that he's very negative and he's very defensive, and it's not great to watch. But that was our extreme. That was as bad as it got. It wasn't being told gutless and toothless performance, and you ain't got no bottle. You lost. You didn't have the guts to go at them and all that crap. You know what I mean? He didn't get that. He got Diego Simeone at Atletico Madrid.
Mate, I tell you what. Right?
No, he doesn't. They just hate Arsenal. They hate Arteta, and they're all fucking arseholes. They're all
And
fucking.
it's
I swear to God,
yeah,
it's an agenda.
yeah. We've said it so many times, mate. We didn't want him in our club, not at all. You know, but and he still is very inexperienced, and he does make little mistakes. But you can see now from the mistakes and what we've all been moaning about squad rotation, about managing minutes, he's done it. He is working on it, and he is changing it. And
It's
you can
becoming
see what's
for me. For
well.
me, he's becoming a favourite because I didn't want him.
No,
I really didn't want him, but he's turned. He's flipped me. He's flipped. I
yeah,
think he's
but
doing.
you look at us. We are nearly we're not quite there yet, but we are nearly the complete polished
Yeah.
article, aren't we? We're
All
nearly
right.
there, mate.
Yeah. Fair enough. Next season, look. If we don't win the league this year, he gets another season.
Yeah, I
And if
agree.
he doesn't do it, then fair enough. Then we're going to have to think. You know what? He's had enough money.
Yeah,
He's
it's like
whatever. Hang on, let me
you
just
know,
read these comments out, Scott. Sorry, mate. I'll come straight back to you. Playing Champ Man 2000 on PC. So that must
I think
be
that's an old is that an old footy game?
an old football manager's game, must be, yeah. We need Arteta to be the new winger. We need stability and someone who can grow. We've got that, Jim.
See, that's the thing. That's the
We've got
thing, Jimmy. Right? They would not have let Arteta change the complete culture of our club if they didn't believe that's what he was going to be for
yeah.
us.
He won a
So
trophy
yeah,
his first season. Who are you talking about? Wenger didn't. His first full season, he won the Premier. He won the Premier League, but
I
he
think he's
come
on about
after
the
the fourth season, didn't he? He replaced Bruce Rioch, and well,
No, I
we
think
finished
he's on about.
seventh that season, and then the next season we won the league. That's true.
I think Jimmy's on about Arteta winning the FA Cup in his first season.
Oh yeah, he did. That's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
could be that he was
Oh,
going on about.
the people were saying that. Yeah, we done that with Unai Emery's team.
Yeah, it's because that's that gatepost moving again, isn't it? You know, like I say, I said
they're
we've
moving it
got
all the time.
yeah.
I take hate off to him. I'll take must be hat. I'll take hat off.
Take my hat off to him. Yeah, they are.
Jealous, yeah.
That's the thing, Matata or whatever. They don't want us to break that monopoly of them top two teams. They want it just to be them. They're not happy with Arsenal. You know, I don't know what it is. Is it because we've always played sexier football than everyone else? It's like Man City might be the best team in the world right now, but if you watch them playing, they go left, right.
Yeah, no, their football's like Barcelona used to be.
They're like that.
Yeah.
You know, it's basically, oh, can we make a break? No, let's go back. Oh, back. And that's what they do for ages. We don't play like that.
They're very patient, Man City, aren't they, with their build-up play and everything. But that's how Pep is, though. Pep's been like that with all these teams.
Just looking at that question from Jimmy, right?
I ain't read it. Let me read it out. It's the same as the West Ham fans that say they want David Moyes out. It's backstabbing, the only manager to give them a trophy in a very long time. Yes, that they won the Europa Conference League, didn't they? Got them into this Europa League for this season. They're doing very well in that as well, as it happens. But they're just getting like towards the end of Wenger's tenure at Arsenal, it was getting very stale. It was getting, it was getting so frustrating because you knew that they should be doing better, and they're not. They've got Brazil's number 10. West Ham. Let that sink in. Brazil. They've got Brazil's international number 10. Lucas Paqueta.
Yeah, it's a poor Brazil at the minute, isn't it?
Well, it ain't as the Brazil of our recent years, but there's still Brazil. There's still some quality players.
Yeah, for sure.
Get Gabriel Martinelli a part of it. Jesus, you know.
And here's a question as well. It's like the other day, it's like with the Man City game. I do believe Saka had a bit of a stinker, but what about Foden? Foden was absolutely dreadful in that game.
It weren't. Yeah, we made him look dreadful. We contained him like we contained Ireland, like we contained everybody else. De Bruyne, come on, man. And they listen as well. I see something. Hang on, let me just read these comments out. His downfall is the striker. Simple. So next we know get one. We will win. Pep believes job done.
Job
We
done.
still scored
Yeah.
more goals than anybody else. Going to matter.
I do agree. I do, and I'll let. Yeah, we've scored more goals than anyone else, but I do still believe we need a clinical striker for them fine margin games like the City game, mate. We do still need one. I think
that's a point. You've got a point there. Oh, have you noticed yet? Have you noticed yet? Football, Dad's Army.
Oh yeah.
Guna Mateta at Chelsea, Man U, Liverpool, more so Chelsea at the moment.
Chelsea, yeah, he means Chelsea need a striker too, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Who gives a shit? Yeah,
we don't give.
We don't give a shit about Chelsea
or Spurs.
No.
Well, no, let's not be too disingenuous. The Spurs are, even though we're rivals and hated rivals, they're
a good team.
They're a very
and
good team.
Without a doubt, Angie's probably one of the nicest coaches in the league, isn't he?
Yeah, I like him.
I tell you what, mate, he's a typical Aussie, right? They're just Australians and New Zealanders, a lot of them. They are so chill, mate. And you'd be like, you'd go up to an Aussie or a Kiwi, right? And you'd be like all enthusiastic. You'd be like, "G'day, mate. How's your day been? What you been up to?" And they'd go, "Yeah, all right, mate." And it's just like that droll delivery, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Lee, mate, with the goals we get now, plus with a striker, we will be bloody deadly.
I think he has a point.
You have got a point.
I do believe we are a holding midfielder, maybe another defender, and a top striker away. Obviously, I'd like people like Osman.
We're still.
I don't know if that's a pipe dream.
We need. You're right. You're right there because if Saliba or Gabriel, I was shitting myself if Gabriel weren't fit. We might have lost that game if Gabriel weren't fit against City.
The thing is, though, right? There is a lot of good. People say there's not many strikers around. There's a lot of good strikers. There's Osman. There's Ollie Watkins. Dominic Solanke scored 16 goals this season, mate. Why are people sleeping on Solanke? It's almost like, he plays for Bournemouth, so he has to be crap. You know what I mean?
He's a good player. He's a decent player. Now, that Chelsea comment was me saying, fuck them, Man U, because of 15 odd years of shit now. Chelsea go.
Mate, I tell you what, Gunnar Matar, I think today you took the blue pill and the red pill with your writing, because it's a bloody train wreck.
You're right. I think he's typing quick. He must be. You should cover more of the Arsenal games, lads. The Arsenal women play some great football and some. I can't stand the women's game, Jim. I can't watch it. I don't want to sound chauvinistic. Nothing. Not in the normal way. I can't. I just don't like the women's game. I can't. I don't want to sound like Joe Barton either. I don't want to sound like I hate women. It's just not for me, that game. I just can't. I'm going to do a watch along tomorrow, Scott, if you're available for the Arsenal Luton game, if you want.
I think tomorrow for the watch along, it's going to be a night. What time's the kickoff?
I think it's about 8:15. I can check that right now.
I think it's 7:30.
It is 7:30. It is.
Yeah, because it's like, so I basically with this one, right? So I'll have to take the kids to school at 8:15 in the morning, and I've got 15 minutes to get back for the second half. So I will probably come on with you on the second half, but I won't be able to do the first half.
Fine. That is fine. That'd be great. I'll sort you out the link. The under 23s games. I don't know where we can watch them under 23 games.
Where can you watch them, Jimmy?
Some of them, to be honest, I don't think I can get them. It's the keypad, and I'll very sorry, Matata. Very, very sorry. I didn't mean to have a go.
No, it was me. He knows I'm only taking the piss anyway. He knows that.
I'm very sorry about that because
he's all right. I'm even speaking his own mind for him. I know he's all right.
and yes, trying to keep up with the convo. Yeah, sometimes it's difficult. Sometimes it's difficult to keep up with the conversation. You're trying to type messages in. I'm trying to keep up with your messages. They keep popping up. I'm trying to highlight them all. I do football all day, every day. When people are free, love a chat. So,
Yeah.
listen, mate, you can come on the show if you want. If you want to ever come on the show and have your say,
See, I told you. I told you.
don't say sorry. Fuck that, mate. Yeah, but I didn't want to sound horrible or anything. But listen. Let me see if Guna Matata, if you ever want to come on screen, come on the show, just let me know. I'll get you my email address and I will email you the link, and you can click the link and you can come straight into the show. If you ever want to do that, you're more than welcome.
See, I've spoke to Gunnar Matar a few times, and I know he doesn't have Instagram or any social medias or anything like that. He says he's not into that at the minute, really. But and one day he might take his ski mask off.
I've seen these videos of his ski mask. Yeah, what's this one? Nah, not just yet. Don't want to impose on old school lads.
On the old school, as in he's calling us old farts, you cheeky bastard.
No, nothing about Dan. Dave, I mean, old school Gooner.
I don't know. Oh, I think old school Gooner's on a date today.
Yeah, he said that to me. Yeah, he said that in the thing, didn't it? In the thing. I'm more than happy. I don't work for free 24/7. Was this just kids at school? Me free?
Oh yeah. He has free time when the
Face off, nah. So he means he keep his mask on. Well, listen, it's up to you, mate. If you ever want to, I mean, the offer's open for for whenever. So you just let me know, and it'd be no problem.
Some people, I get it. Some people are not some people don't want their face splattered all over the internet, do they?
No, that's true. Yeah, old school. I don't want to pose on his mates. What do you mean?
No, we're all mates. We're all mates.
I'll go on his channel. I'll go on old school. I'll go on David's channel. You've seen me on there.
It's what it's about, Matar. All these young channels need to stick together, and we'll and Lee and everyone all grow together.
Yeah, we're helping each other as well. So that's it. Listen, let me just say this right now. Guna Matata, stick a like on my video for me, my old mate, and anyone watching, Jimmy, stick a like on the video, put your thumbs up, and I know you subscribe. Have you subscribed, Jimmy Bond? I'm not sure if you have, but Guna.
And on the way out, buy a bloody hat.
Look, I'll take his be cool with it. So yeah, no problem. Yeah. All right. So listen, I'll
Oh, I think Lee's had a crash. Yeah, Lee's crashed.
Oh, here we go. I will put my email address. I will put my email address in the chat, and just send me an email, so then I can sort something out. Right, 1 second.
Don't be sending him Ashley Cole type photos.
No.
Tell you what, these cheap imitation shirts from Asia, mate. There's not much room in them.
You need to get a bigger size,
mate. That's a 3XL.
Wow. Oh yeah, you were telling me about that, wasn't you?
And obviously I am an XL. I'm a stocky bastard. But now, mate, they're not good sizings, are they, not?
Well, if you can see that, that is the email address. footballdadsarmy@yahoo.com. So
bloody Yahoo! What?
Hey?
Yahoo! What Yahoo? What year are you in?
What are you talking about?
Nobody uses Yahoo anymore.
I do. That's the email address for the channel.
Oh yeah.
It's like walking into a bar. He's with you. What? He's with you. He goes for a date for 4 hours or so, and we walk away.
I think he's on about Ashley
I don't
Cole.
get that.
What's that
What
one?
do I do? Tab this link you just sent. That's no, no. What you do is you send me an email. The send me an email to say hi or something like that, and then I can reply to that email with a link. Which then you haven't got to worry about StreamYard. Don't you can just click the link and it'll take you straight into the studio. So send me an email. Just put hi or hello or whatever. So then I can reply to it, and then I can send you the link. I mean, if you want to come on this show, you can. You can. There's still time. We're gonna watch the second half of the football. I am anyway. We're gonna watch the second half of the football. So it's up to you.
Yeah, yeah. I'll watch the second half with you. Then I'm gonna go shopping after
Send
that.
me an email, and he will reply with the link that you click.
Well, what
But I'm
about
doing
Jimmy?
that.
Is Jimmy feeling like coming on?
I don't know. Let me just check and see if he sent me an email. Jimmy, do you want to come on, Jim? I know Jimmy. Jimmy's my brother-in-law.
Oh
I
yeah,
think, yeah. Where's my
he's
email?
an Arsenal fan, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah. Right. There's nothing come through just yet.
Right.
Nothing
I'm gonna go for a quick. I'm gonna go for a quick leak. Is that all good?
All right. Yep. Cool, mate.
Right.
It's
I'm gonna have a quick leak and probably burn three bloody nails under smoke.
okay. So
Cool.
I'll just mute you, Mike. Right, Jimmy said he will in one of the future shows. You're going to come on, Jim, yeah? It'd be good to have you on here, son. Good to have, it's good to have a few guests on the show. We do like a call-in show or something. I don't think Guna Mateta has sent me anything just yet. No, not yet. So there's still half time on my. Should be kicking off pretty soon. I know I'm about 2 minutes behind. I think on this stream, on my streaming thing, because I am streaming. It's not like I think because it's a streaming one. The internet's a little bit behind. Maybe give me 5 minutes. Okay, no worries, me old mate. 5 minutes. Yeah. So what do I think will happen in the second half? Did you? I've just remembered that. I think. Hang on a minute. Is that crazy but nice easy? Hi Guna. Is that you? Right. Okay. Is that you, Guna Matata? Uh, crazy but nice easy. Is that you? Don't worry, you're not missing much. It's just Joe Cole talking rubbish in the break. They are walking out now. Yeah, I think, yeah. I'm not sure if this is Guna Matata. Can he? I've seen an email and it's come from crazy but nice easy. I don't really want to send the reply unless it's you. Right, let me just give you a minute, and I've got the reply ready to go. Hang on, what's that? I don't know what's happened there. No, it's not doing it right. Oh, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening there, but I'll tell you what I'll do. For some reason, it's not letting me do the email, but what I'm doing is I am going to paste it into the chat. Right, I've pasted the link into the chat. Can you see that? Click on that link I've just posted into the chat, and you should come into the studio. Can you see that? Uh, Scott's back. Hello, Scott. I don't know why this ain't worked. I don't know what's happened to this. I've pressed something and I've done it wrong on my email. So I've just put this link here. I posted it into the chat, so hopefully you can click that, and you'll be able to come into the studio.
Should work, yeah.
Is it? Can you see it? Is it blue?
I can see it on the comments on here.
Eh?
Yeah, I can see it on the comments on here.
Okay. So if he clicks that, that should bring him in. I can't seem to. I don't know what I've done. Here we go.
Oh, cleared off the line. Tottenham just cleared off the line.
Here he is.
Hello, people.
Gunnar Matata.
Bloody hell.
Come on. What's the one all about?
During the show.
Damn. Come on,
Control that ADHD.
Can't have it. I'm not very happy.
Why?
You know?
I can't. I don't know what happened to the email. I don't know what happened to the email. I pressed something wrong. I don't know, but you're on anyway.
I can't change the name.
I can add you to a WhatsApp group if you want to come into the WhatsApp group. If you email me your WhatsApp, I can add you to a group in there so you can come onto the show.
Hey, Gunnar Matar, how many batteries do you go? Do you plug that into mains or do you use batteries?
No, don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. It's personal right now.
What, your mask? Are you on about your mask?
I'm trying not to speak.
You're trying not to speak.
I've heard it all off.
Yeah. Hey, it's mad, isn't it, how that mask does that? How did you do it?
No, just normal batteries.
Oh, normal batteries.
I need to build more houses out of pallets.
Oh, that was it. I was having a chat with him before. He builds crap out of pallets in his garden.
Oh.
I build bars.
West Ham have started the second half well. Okay. Let's hopefully they can come back and smash the granny out of Spurs.
How long do you think West Ham?
Pallets in the warehouse. It costs them money, so I take it, refurb it, and I build bars, benches. You know?
Yeah.
I built the stadium for Tottenham out of it.
Oh, funny.
Oh.
Hey, how long do you think?
I'll go off like this. It's only because I need a little cigarette, yeah?
Yeah. Hey, how long do you think West Ham are going to keep? How long do you think they're going to keep Kudus and Paquet for? Paquet.
He's going to be on property.
Kudus
is probably going to go in the summer.
Yeah, and Kudos is going to go, isn't he?
He'll be there for a couple of years, and then they'll sell him as well because that's what they do.
Yeah.
I'm very, very scared to play Tottenham, to be honest. I'll give you that.
It's probably it's probably the fixture that I'm most concerned about because they'll turn up for us, won't they? You know,
the only team that are really, really going to really want it.
Yeah, and I'm not concerned about Chelsea or United.
No. Chelsea United.
For some reason, I had this feeling that the Villa game might be a banana slip. I don't know.
I'm not worried about Villa. I'm not worried about Brighton. I'm not worried about. We've got Luton next, then we've got Brighton, and then I think we've got Bayern Munich, haven't we? I'm not sure.
Yeah, but do you remember?
Right?
Do you remember the last time we played Luton, mate? It was
not playing today.
Sorry, what's that? What's that?
I'm trying to change my name. We're not playing today.
Yeah, you can't change it there. You've put it in, I don't think. Yeah,
wounded.
I've lost my train of thought now. I do that all the bloody time.
Talking about Aston Villa.
Yeah.
I'm going to change my bet as well.
You're back. How do you put...
Oh.
Is that a flag behind you?
Yellow. Oh. Ah.
Are you watching the West Ham game?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What's the Everton score?
Let's have a look at that. Check up.
Let's have a little look. Switching over now. My team, 1-1. 1-1.
Okay. 1-1. I tell you what.
9 minutes added.
Yeah,
Calvin, 2 more minutes.
Calvert-Lewin scored a penalty on the 88th. I tell you what, Sean Dyche is going to get the sack.
Everton are doing it. Go on.
No, nobody knows how he's still got his job.
Man.
Yeah.
Man.
They have not won in 12 games.
No, and he ain't scored a goal. He must. Eh?
That's Dominic's first goal in 20 games.
Yeah,
it was a penalty. And it was a penalty.
What's your thoughts on the Everton and Nottingham Forest getting their points?
Who should set up?
Well, they broke the rules. They deserve their deductions. I think. Was it Forest? I think they should have had more points deducted, but because they what they call it?
They cooperated.
They got a lighter points deduction, didn't they? They got less points.
You see, Chelsea have done that as well, haven't they? Todd Bowley's grasped them in for. Pardon?
Can hardly hear you, Guna Matata.
Mate.
Can hardly hear you.
Oh, dude, I'm loving it at the moment. I'm going for it. He's getting it. Todd Bowley, mate. He's getting it.
Todd Bowley.
Chelsea can enjoy the conkies, mate. Telling you.
But Todd Bowley's completely messed them up, hasn't he?
Oh, proper.
It's lovely.
It's nice to see. On the whole football side, it's not good. You know what I mean? Because the Americans, they're useless. But it's a rival, so it's like, good. You have it now. We've had it for 20, 15 years. Now you have it.
Well, yeah. We've just had like 20 years of heartache. It's their time, isn't it?
Listen, they got a bit too big for their boots, getting cocky and all that. And now look at them.
Yeah,
they nicked Mudryk off us. They nicked Joel Felix off us.
The only ones I can't stand. They're doing well all right at the moment, but they've never won the league, and they're on panels talking about us in the Champions League and not being in the Champions League.
Yeah.
You know about Tottenham?
Yeah, Tottenham.
I know about Chelsea. Nothing yet. I tell you what, would you take Gibbs White from Forest? Because I would.
I don't think he raises the levels. I don't think they're
reckon?
good players. Don't get me wrong; he's decent players, but they're no better than what we've already got.
He's a workhorse, isn't he? Though.
I don't care if he's a workhorse. So we need players that are better than what we've got. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I get what you're saying. If it's not going to
we
move
don't
us
want to
up a
stay where
level,
we are. We want to get better. We want to raise the levels, don't we? We don't want to say we need to get someone. We need to get better
Come
players.
on, you Iron.
go on, Bowen. Oh, he's a crafty. He's a good player, Bowen,
I'd
man.
love to have him, Song.
Song.
Yeah.
He's a bit old though now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's the only cunt who does something for him. He's a lethal player when he's in it. Lovely.
Yeah, but how old is Son now?
Played for the
31.
wrong squad, mate. Played for the wrong squad.
We definitely don't want him now.
No,
sorry about the swearing, lads.
That's all right.
So we'll let you off. You got a bloody potty mouth, haven't you?
Go on, Bowen.
No.
Go on, Bowen.
When I see the Spurs, I get
Rattles everybody.
I kind of don't want Sean Dyche to get sacked because it's kind of fun. Yep. The Everton Newcastle game has finished 1-1.
Yeah.
So you get in.
Yeah. Forest Fulham finished 3-1 to Forest. Bournemouth and Palace.
Burnley Wolves 1-1.
Yeah, they're the two games still going. And we've got Brentford and Brighton tomorrow, haven't we, at 7:30 as well? Brentford and Brighton, Arsenal, Luton, City and Villa.
I am going to be doing a watch along for that. Man City Villa is an intriguing game.
Yeah, I am like being reminded that the last time we played Luton, it finished 4-3. And I think out of all them lower teams that are fighting relegation, I think that Luton are the ones that are probably the best because they seem to have a fighting spirit, don't they?
They do, and you know what? At least they're giving it a go. They are giving it a go. And
that's what I think.
There's a lot of spirit there.
Yeah, that's what I like. And I enjoy watching Luton's games because they give it all, mate.
Yeah.
What they miss out in lacking skill, they give it in total dedication and commitment. And that Rob Edwards, what a great job he's doing. I can't believe Watford sacked him. But at the end of the day, Watford sacked. It's hilarious, actually. Watford sacked Rob Edwards, and then he goes and gets Luton promoted.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
very true. But you got. It's not only the manager. You know what I mean? The players have got to buy into what the managers want you to do.
Exactly. Yeah.
But the Luton players just bought into it, and look what he done to them. All right, they've got one season. They're in one season in the Premier League. They get relegated, say for example, but they'll get umbrella payments for about 4 years for that, or 3 or 4 years.
Exactly. Hey, what did you think of the rumours that they said that Manchester United wanted to take Gary O'Neill for an assistant coach? I think that's pretty insulting to O'Neill, isn't it?
They're talking about O'Neill for the England manager's job after Southgate. O'Neill, Eddie Howe. I would love Mourinho to get that. Sorry, mate.
I would not.
I can't hear you.
I think he's talking to himself.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Go on, hit it. Oh, chip the keeper. Just chip him, bro. That's all you had to do, my son. Just chip him. Come on.
Just put it in the net.
Come on.
Mate, stab him with the pointy end.
Oh.
Look at that, James Maddison. Oh, what?
Ruthless, mate.
Oh, it's that.
Oh my God, Antonio! Oh, he hit it straight at the keeper.
Oh, what a flid!
Ruthless, isn't it?
Oh
Mate,
my! I'm on 60
Yeah.
minutes.
Got
mate,
Lee.
he just did.
Have
I'm
you
on
got
60
names on your
minutes,
back?
50.
You got any names on the back?
What,
Not on this shirt, no.
Nah. No names on the back.
I've got Trossard on that one at the back, and I've got Rice on the shirt. But no, I've got no
This
names
is
on
the
this
88,
one.
89 shirt, the home one.
Oh,
Do you remember when
Original.
Arsenal,
JVC.
when Arsenal was sponsored by JVC, all the team got a free telly, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they all got a free JVC telly.
That was about
I'm getting told for this,
a
right?
10-year relationship with JVC, something like that. It was a long deal.
Thing is, we've now got the Emirates till about 2025 now, haven't we, or 26?
I'm not sure, mate.
All
I'm not
time
sure. They'll
favourite.
probably renew that. They'll probably keep getting renewed because it's the Emirates Stadium, isn't it?
Yeah.
They rename the stadium. I wanted it to be called New Ivory or Ashburton Grove or something.
Yeah, I was hoping. I am hoping that once the Emirates finishes, if it ever does finish, that sponsor, that we do call it Ashburton Grove. I've always wanted it to be called that as well.
A lot of fans have, yeah.
Yeah. It's just got it's got that old school feel about it, the name, hasn't it?
Yeah.
You know, like things like Upton Park and St James's Park, St Mary's for Southampton, you know, all them ones.
Yeah. That mask is mad, man. It's making me go all funny. Make my eyes go.
Mate, I feel like I'm in a
just ain't different.
I feel like I'm in a 1990.
I've ordered a new one, but it ain't come yet, so I'm quite upset. It does
I feel like
I need it to do.
I feel like I'm in a 1991 warehouse.
You can't see the emotions, like.
I see. Yeah. It is. I'm looking at your mask and all I'm thinking about.
Mate. Looking forward. Positivity.
All I'm thinking about when I see your mask is that sound that.
Yeah.
You look like you've had a brand new head shave there, Lee.
I have, yes. She done it. Yeah, I needed it done, man. I had a big mop.
It's a bit cold for that now, isn't it?
Hey, nah, it's always warming up now. Spring,
Everyone's
bro.
having shades and haircuts. I like it. Everyone's freshening up.
Yeah.
It's bloody cold now.
So put me out on back the front. Look,
You're in Walthamstow, aren't you?
I am now, yeah.
Oh, yeah, mate. Yeah. Flip your hat back. You've joined D17, Brian Harvey.
Yeah.
Jimmy's still there.
Hey? What did you say?
Song.
Oh, get up, mate. Get up.
Son's just rocketed it in the crowd.
Oh, God. There we go. No. Get on him, please. Oh, yeah.
Are you watching on Sky Sports or TNT? Gonna return?
It's on TNT.
He's won nothing. He's won nothing. Nothing.
Emerson.
Yeah, I'm on TNT.
Yeah. I'm trying to think that I need to find a new. I'm paying $42 a month for my football.
You what?
$42.
You paid what?
$42 a month. So that's probably about 35 quid a month. Is that good?
Like, what could you spend that on instead of a TV entertainment pack?
Lego. I could get myself a Lego car.
Payment and a monthly subscription.
Yeah, one-off payment. It's a lot of money, man.
Like every year,
all the channels on Sky, you're looking at, and the internet, you're looking at about 100
all the channels.
Yeah.
Pounds.
You know, I don't know many people nowadays that actually have Sky.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, it's like this is a separate app in New Zealand and it's called Sky Sports Go. I don't know if it's the same for you guys over there.
You get Sky
But-
Go, yeah, where you can use it on tablets and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I use. I use Sky Go because it's
Yeah.
cheaper. Else, if you buy the whole package with Sky, it's ridiculous. But I don't know anyone that bloody uses Sky anymore. Really.
It's the robbing baskets. That's why.
Having a
They're
UFO
robbers.
on the side of your head.
Yeah, and it's like this. After the movies, it's like you could the two
Oh,
old
repeat.
mate. You've seen them before they're even there, and it's like they can't compete with Netflix now, can they?
The Netflix is quite cheap. They're not
Yeah.
expensive. £15 a
That's-
month or whatever it is.
Yeah, we
Come on,
pay.
you
I think,
Lord! We need
yeah, we
you.
pay $14 a month.
Yeah. Well, it's cheaper in New Zealand than what it is here for some reason.
Yeah.
Come on.
We've had. I was seeing a thing the other day, and that there was showing about what countries have got the most content on Netflix, and apparently you get more content in New Zealand Netflix than you do in the UK.
Wow.
But the thing is,
and you get more content.
yeah, but the thing is, because we're in like Australasia and where we are, we get a lot of Asian stuff on there as well.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
You
What,
know,
like from China.
How far does that
Japanese stuff and things. We get a lot of that on there because of the area where we are.
Yeah. Yeah. You're close, aren't you?
Yeah.
Close to there. Yeah.
Well, what this game's crying out for Kevin Phillips, I think.
I'm pretty much
Calvin Phillips.
Yeah, sorry, Calvin Phillips. I'm on about
you
Kevin
double
Phillips from Sunderland.
Yeah, he was a striker.
67th
Yeah.
minute, 23 seconds.
67th minute and 42 seconds.
Yeah, I'm a minute behind you.
Wounded.
Oh, he's a good player, that Madison, man.
Yeah, he is good, but I mean, I'm glad
It
we.
was funny when he signed for Spurs. He said, "I can't wait for playing with Kane."
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? How brilliant is it that Bayern Munich have won their league 11 times in a row? They get Harry Kane. Yeah, they get Kane in, and they're 13 points behind.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And Eric Dyer as well, they've got, isn't they?
Yeah, I bet he's absolutely I tell you what, he's going to come back to the Premier League quite soon, I think. What?
Stephen Sidious says Madison is an Arsenal supporter.
No,
I don't believe that.
He would
no,
describe
he's
for the year.
not.
His big smile on his face. I'm going to play with my
Harry Kane. They used to say that
No,
about
he
Harry
can't.
Kane.
Every time he puts that ball in that shirt, he's got a big smile on his face.
It's a fact.
Really?
If he is, then okay, fair enough. But I can't.
So,
Yeah, no, I hate.
it.
Well,
We'll see
now I
when we
think
play
he's
them.
complete.
Let's see what his reaction is when we play him.
Well, now I think he's a complete dick. Then, if you went to Tottenham,
Well, that's the only team that offered to buy him. I mean, I think Arsenal were flirting with buying him, weren't they? But then they decided to go with Odegaard.
oh, it's all right. They've listened to us now. They've just subbed him off. Yeah, get off the pitch, in the bin.
Fuck off, mate.
Want to be Arsenal fan?
Actually, that might be a fact. Actually, Stephen, that might actually be a fact because Kane's actually an Arsenal fan. We all know he's an Arsenal fan, don't we? And he wanted
Yeah,
Spurs to play with
Harry Kane. His
hero.
pictures of him wearing an Arsenal shirt, isn't there?
We don't know, so I'll take that as a maybe. Yeah.
Ollie Watkins is an Arsenal fan, isn't he?
Ollie Watkins, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd sign him in a heartbeat.
Yeah,
I like Ollie
definitely.
Watkins.
Spill the beans, Steve. Give us more info.
He's about 28 now, isn't he, Watkins?
It's true.
I don't
I
think he's
believe
a-
you, Steve. I believe you.
Yeah, no, I believe
like
you. Yeah. I just don't get how a football player who supports Arsenal can actually go to play for Tottenham. It's a bit of a weird one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then again, everybody's got a price. Oh. goal. Oh, he's missed it.
Money's money at the end of the day.
I think
he's not a real Arsenal fan, though.
No,
I wouldn't care how much money they offer me. I'd rather play for Leighton Orient Reserves than Spurs.
Yeah, exactly, Steve. Bills have got to be paid and grifters have got a grift.
Mm-hmm.
Is that corner or is it goalie? What do you reckon to that German fella here? What's his name? Timu Weir? How do you say his name?
Timo Werner.
Pay your bills, pay your bills.
He's rubbish.
He played Chelsea, didn't he, as well?
Yeah,
Chelsea
rubbish.
When Havertz was there. Frank Lampard.
That was. Didn't they buy him? Isn't he on loan though at the minute?
He's on loan at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's on loan with I don't know if there's
I don't like using it. His stats on FIFA are quality.
What year of FIFA are you playing?
12.
2012?
No. FIFA 21.
What's that?
Oh, 2021.
All over the place with the FIFA games. All over the place.
Listen.
I mainly played COD.
Sorry, boys, I'm going to have to cut this one short because I've just been. Sorry, sorry, mate. I'm going to have to call it a night.
That's all good, mate.
Good tomorrow.
That's all good. I mean, I do want to watch the rest of this game, but thanks.
North London is red.
I'll call it a night. Thank you, good. Thank you for coming on.
No problem, mate. Anytime sun shines.
Scott.
Lovely leader.
Scott, I'll see you soon. I'll let you know about tomorrow, yeah? Good night, Steve. Thank you, everyone, for joining the show. For your comments.
Up the old school Gooner as well. Scott,
old school Gooner. Dave, hope your date went well if you're watching. If you see this,
just before you go, when Dave told me he was going on a date, I just said to him, double wrap.
Double wrap.
Double wrap.
Yeah.
That be a man jigsaw.
No, I'm on about rubbers.
Right. Thanks, everybody. And
I'll speak to you soon,
I'm going to do a watch along tomorrow for the Arsenal-Luton game.
Come on, Ryan.
Yeah, come on, you Irons. We want them to do the Spurs, don't we? Good night.
I'll catch you. I'll catch you. Yep.
See you soon.
Peace, love, and harmony. Come on, you do this tomorrow.